Red 6. Well, really glad this one of Grazer was not one of the Sakura-Tribe scouts. Very, very, very glad. Thank you very much. All right, guys, we are here for match 4 with the list you see on screen. We are currently 2-1, looking for this 4-1 ultimately. That is the goal, but if not, at least we've gained some entertainment and some knowledge. And if you do find yourself getting those things from this video, then at the end of the video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I'm not going to ask you to do it now because, I don't know, maybe you don't even know who I am. Maybe this is the first video you've ever seen. I have been having a blast with this list so far. Hopefully you guys have been too. And I'm just going to jump straight into match 4 here. See if we can be on the play this time. We've been on the draw a couple times, including against Tron, which might have been a big factor in why we lost that match. Finally on the play, playing against Pocket Squirrel. It's a pretty cool name. Got a turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 Dryad kind of hand. Bounce land ready to go. I mean, this is the snappiest keep of snap keeps that I've ever seen. I guess we play Cavern naming something here, rather than Ghost Quarter. I guess just Cavern naming Giant, as our Dryad is unlikely to get countered on turn 2 here anyway, so I guess we're going to regret having named Giant instead of Dryad if our opponent had Force for our turn 1 Amulet, but, you know, it's okay. See what we're playing against this time. Blood Crypt. Okay, that's probably not great news. We see an Inquisition. Well, I mean, if they take Dryad, at least we have Explore here. Can't really cast it very easily, though. Doing so and staying a mana ahead would require us to leave our Sanctuary in play, which is kind of annoying. Green Source would be okay. Grazer is an interesting one. Not really the best. Cavern Soul is looking like a strictly worse forest here, sadly. Alright, well, with Grazer as well, I think we just need to start playing our lands here. Just getting them actually into play legitimately and not worrying about trying to do the whole amulet combo type thing. We'll explore, I suppose. There's a green source to play Grazer, which I do think we should do. There's a Grazer. And here, I'm just going to go ahead and put in Ghost Quarter in case we feel like we need to play around Blood Moon. We can Ghost Quarter a land of ours, get a basic forest into play. Seems fine. Pretty soon we're probably going to be playing Tolaria West, so we can float the blue and pick it up with a bounce land and still transmute. Red 6. Well, really glad this one of Grazer was not one of the Sakura-Tribe scouts. Very, very, very glad. Thank you very much. Playing against Jund, actually, though. I was a little scared we'd be playing against an aggressive, like, Death Shadow, like, you know, prowessy kind of style of black-red deck, but that is not the case. Let's go ahead and get this Tolaria West in play. And pass it back. Titan this upcoming turn. Our opponent doesn't know about it. I mean, they know we have Titan mana, probably, but yeah, because we played Cavern on turn 1, so if they're being savvy here, they should know one of our cards is Cavern of Souls. But they don't know that we have a Titan ready to go here. Thoughtseize. Boo! Get out of here. Let's just top deck the Titan anyways. No big deal. They don't even have Assassin's Trophy up. Top deck, Titan, attack and kill the Rin, win the game. Come on, let's do it. Titan. Titan! Oh, that's not a Titan. It is a bounce land, though. Lets us transmute Tolaria West, which I think we do need to do. And we have to do it now and not play around another discard spell, sadly, because otherwise we won't be able to play our Titan this upcoming turn anyways. Not playing around Blood Moon anymore, that's for sure. With our opponent playing Raging Ravine. Let's transmute. This is why we played the Tolaria West out in the first place, so good on past us. Can't clock this Rin, but luckily it's a turn or two away from ulting here, so. See if our opponent has another Thoughtseize. If it's an Inquisition, we'll just cast the pack in response and get a Titan. Raging Ravine, that's cool. Liliana of the Veil. Alright, well, we are getting a Titan into play and attacking with it. Discarding Cavern, of course. Alright. Now we gotta decide whether we hit the Lily or the Rin. I feel like this is our last chance to kill Rin before it gets to the ultimate, and we need to do that, so. Like, we have something to sacrifice to the Liliana minus, and if we wanted to play around some shenanigans, then let's not float the mana first, I guess. Let's just pack. If we wanted to play around shenanigans, we can just on our attack trigger get Colony Garden. So that they can't, like, push. And they would have to have 2 removal spells to be able to Lily minus us and it'd be effective, so. And we can actually get Bounce Land and Colony. It doesn't play around them having a Pulse or a Assassin Trophy for our Titan, however. I don't know, though. Maybe our Titan just having killed their Wrenn and 6 is enough value. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. We definitely want Boros Garrison and the Slayer Stronghold here. Easy peasy picks. It's possible we just don't care about Wrenn anymore. That might be kind of... Well, our opponent concedes. I guess they didn't have the answer to Titan. I'll take it. Alright, against John Doe, we want the Engineered Explosives. We want the Tireless Trackers, of course. We might want Dismembers, but I'm not a big fan of Dismember against John. I mean, if they have Dark Confidant specifically, then Dismember is good. Otherwise, hitting a Tarmogoyf isn't really impactful. Engineered Explosives hits multiple threats at once, and we can put it into play and not just lose it to a discard spell. Dismember is just a poor top deck at all times, usually, and I don't know, not really worth it. We do want Grazers here over the Scouts. I don't know if we want to keep all of them in, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of these Scouts for now. Trimming 1 pact is fine. I don't think I like trimming any packs here, though, to be honest. You can get rid of this Cavern, I think. Azusa is good. I guess we trim 1 Grazer as their bad top decks. 1 pact. Maybe an Azusa. I don't know if I like that, though. We could trim a Windswept Teeth in case our opponent has Ashiok. Kind of a strange reason to trim a Windswept Teeth, but, like, I guess Ghost Quarter's not fantastic either. It does hit Raging Ravine, but I don't know if that matters all that much, to be honest. I'm gonna trim the Ghost Quarter. Hopefully we don't get punished for it. Winning game 1 against John is great, though. Alright, we have a turn 2 Amulet hand. Amulet into Explorer. I mean, I'm keeping it. We're going to be exposed to Fulminator Mage or something like that down the line for sure. And if our opponent has turn 1 discard for Amulet, then we just need to top deck some lands to play out Explore naturally here. Maybe even keep the Growth Chamber in hand until the last second if we can manage it, but that would require us to top deck several lands in a row. Tap Raging Ravine. Right, untap source to play Amulet. Untap land on 1. Let's go. That's what we want to see. That's not what we're going to get, though. Alright, we'll play this castle. Pass it back. Alright, let's see if they have a 2-drop here. I'm sure they have something. Wrenn and 6, Tarmogoyf, Dark Confidant, anything. Wrenn and 6. That's cool. That's actually not bad at all. Like, for us. Not like it's bad for them either, but... Grazer would actually let us cast a 3-drop this turn. So that would actually not be a bad one. Summoner's Pack's not really helping that much, though. I'm not gonna lie. Play Amulet. Play Growth Chamber. And I think, as much as I hate it, we have to leave this Growth Chamber in play, because there's a possibility we don't hit a land off of this Explore. Like that. Alright, let's play out the Garen Ring and pass it back. Hope that our opponent does not have Fulminator Mage. If they have Cleansing Wildfire, that's actually probably okay. If they have Fulminator Mage specifically, though, then that's not okay. It's not good. Imagine if we had a Ghost Quarter instead of the Summoner's Pact. We would be in a little bit better shape. Marginally. Although, I don't think Summoner's Pact is doing anything really for us here. I mean, in fact, we're probably about to pitch it, so get out of here, Summoner's Pact. Alright. If we top deck a Bounce Land, we actually have Azusa and a Titan here, which is amazing. Bounce Land off the top is what we want. Opponent got something into their hand from their graveyard. There's our Bounce Land. Alright, well, I think we probably just win the game now. Of course, the trick here... I mean, it doesn't matter since we have Bounce Land in play instead of just some other random land, but if we had a regular land, then we'd just have to leave the Garen Brig untapped for all of this sequence that we're about to go through, but don't need to bother with it. Let's see, if we play Dryad, we can actually get Dryad into play before casting Titan here. Right? We go down to 2 mana floating, get another land play, and then play Titan. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm doing it. that's definitely the play. Leaving green floating to activate Garen Break here, for sure. Things are working out, I would say. Pick up the Garen Brig. Might as well leave as much lands in play as possible. And we win the match. Well, that was one of the easiest matches I've played against Jund in my life. Our opponent's very quick on the concession trigger there, but maybe they're just grinding through these leagues, trying to get some play points and some chests and some tickets and whatever. I don't know. Our opponent clearly has a lot of value to their time, and I actually applaud them for scooping early. I think that scooping there makes sense, since we did float the mana, and presumably we're about to cast a Titan, so I guess actually letting the Titan go on the stack might have been a good idea, but anyways, we are currently 3-1 with this Scouts list, and I actually have been impressed with Scout in the times that we've just been playing it. Not in this match necessarily, but in the league in general, and having access to Grazers in the sideboard to replace Scouts when they're bad seems very good, so. But I will leave some of that evaluation for the last match of the league, and speaking of the last match, hopefully you will follow me there. If you enjoyed this content, if you found it informative, learned something from it, then go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. Those are the things that help my channel. Even share the video. I don't usually promote my content, so if you would promote it for me, then that would help me immensely. Not that I really need you to, or that I'm even requesting that you do so. But, anyways, I will see you guys for the next match. This is Redface Menace, signing off.